Hi everyone, this is Kavita Arora from Sitaarre. Today I'm meeting with, that song Ek Gilasi Do Gilasi and the concert that's been going on, Sonu Nigam, Sunidhi Chauhan, and of course Hard Kaur. I have here for you Hard Kaur, the rapper and lyricist. Right here we're meeting Hard Kaur. Welcome to the Bay Area, Hard Kaur.
Thank you so much.
Can you tell me, I'm sure you've been asked this question a billion times, but how did you get your name?
It's not something that I chose. I guess the personality just went with the name. When I was younger, when I first started rapping around 1995, a lot of the Indian boys used to be like, she's the new rapper, she thinks she's a rapper. They would try to battle me.
Yeah.
So I would go on open mics and, once I was battling outside Punjabi MC studio. And some of these guys try to say like, oh yeah, Indian ladki rap karegi. So I was like, come on then, let's have a battle. So when I bust my rhyme and, obviously beat them, they were just like, "Ye thodi si ladaki hai na, Punjabi ladki." So it became from Tarun Ko to Hard Kaur. It started off as a joke, so I decided to keep the name because, I am Hard Kaur. I'm nice most of the time, but when I need to be, I can be Hard Kaur, yeah.
Well, you're very lovely, actually. And when you grew up, I've read about you that you've grown up partly in India and partly in the UK. Can you talk about your early days and your childhood?
I was born in Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh. Most of my family is from Delhi and Punjab. And my grandparents actually still stay in Uttar Pradesh. And, I'm from a very strict Punjabi family where you just, go to school, you get married, and that's it, you work. And there was the 1984 riots when Indira Gandhi died. So at that point, just after that, I lost my father. So it's like my mom always says, Rab jo karda hai, theek karda hai. So in a way, that kind of taught me how to be stronger. The struggles in your earlier life. I'm glad everything happened at a very, very early age. So, I was about 5. So I was about 84, 85. And my mom being a single parent, she found it very difficult to look after both of us. Plus, in India, you have to pay your own fees and own money for their own books and uniforms. And every day, kids ask for a lot of demands when we're young. So my mom decided to migrate to UK for a better education, better life for me and my younger brother. And I would just say the real hardcore is my mom, because she's gone through so much to give us a nice life, So that's where I went to UK in 1991. And I started going to school. I didn't know how to speak much English, and I used to get bullied a lot, and mostly by Indian kids. And they used to be like, "Oh, you're a freshie, go back to your country, da 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 da." Yeah. And I was like, they said, "Do you live in a hut or do you live in the pind?" And I used to go, "No, we live in cities." So I was quite modern, and they were kind of old school. I didn't fit in on that side. Then I wouldn't fit in on the girls who kept talking about boys in makeup, because I wasn't interested in that either. I always wanted to be an entertainer. I just didn't know what it was. Could it be acting? Could it be singing? So I started hanging out with the black girls at school, and they liked me because they said, she can dance for an Indian girl. And they were listening to reggae, drum and bass, jungle, hip-hop. I fell in love with hip-hop. I was like, ye kya hai? And when I was watching my first video, which I remember was like Keith Murray, Loads of the Underground, I was like, oh my God, you get to wear what you want, say what you want, do what you want. I want to do this, So I used to just mess around in the back of the bus at school, and all the girls used to say to me that, you've got the voice for it, you've got the style for it, you should really go for it.
Tak na ve,
you are female, you're Indian, and you're a rapper. That are several identities that go along in there. Um, how was the rest of your family in supporting you? And I know your mom supported you, but in Indian community, it's very difficult because you get a lot of that. How did you handle that?
There'll be people coming up to my mom going, "Tu apni kudi nu rok, ज़्यादा freedom ना दे, बच्चे ने खराब हो जाना, ये वो." But you know, like I never. It's only since Galassi I feel that you put on a bit of makeup and show a bit of cleavage and you become number one artist. When I had my head shaved off and I was trying to look like a boy, so the men will take me seriously. That's the time when Indian people didn't support me. And they used to go, "Dek ek hi kitta hai, kinne baal katte hai, chote." Those same people now go, "Eh, to saadi beti hai." So when you come on TV, you see the change happens naturally. So my mom said to me, "Charde suraj nu sab salute maar de." So as long as it's successful, that's all that matters. So really, whether they support or not, my family to me is my mother. You know, she's a gangster. She's a mother, father, dadi, dada, chachi, chacha, mama, mami. That's everything is my mom.
Oh, you're really lucky to have a mom like her. I wanted to ask you this. Your private albums have done really well, and I think I recognize you from the Bollywood songs like, Bas Ek King, Sing is King song. It did better than any other Sing is King song. And also Bachna Hai Hasino had that Lucky Boy, Kismat Connection, Johnny Gadar, quite a few, Telly and all that. What type of music do you classify yourself as? And of course, you don't have to be classified in a particular genre, but where are you coming from, particularly?
Mostly I'm here to make people smile and dance. I guess that's where my genre is. I like happy music, music that we can dance to. Being Punjabi, I love dancing and stuff. So, khush karo lokanu. And they call me to put the masala on the steak, when they make a song. So, if you want to take a song from here to there, get hardcore on it. So, that's my job. But personally, I like real hardcore hip hop music, which I love people like Nas, I love Busta Rhymes, Mobb Deep, or kind of like the old school people, KRS-One. But I've been drip feeding Indian people through this kind of music and through, India hip hop music was always there. A lot of kids were so into hip hop. But unless if it's through Bollywood, nothing ever gets to the level. So जो लोग पहले बोलते थे कि क्या hip hop हमको कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. Now, at least because of my songs, are rapping along. So slowly we can educate people in hip hop music. So my thing would be like doing a real hardcore track. But what I do in Bollywood, I kind of do what people expect me to do. In my own albums, I kind of do what I want to do. So that's the difference between my songs and Bollywood songs. So if you look at Bombay Divana, Look For Me, even Ek Galassi, Smile, My Girls, it's full on, hip hop music. So I get to satisfy the crowd and make the money because roti is very important. I want my money too. I gotta make my bread and butter. And at the same time, I want to feel like those real fans of mine who are, creative satisfaction has to be there.